If you are a painter, will you be able to slay the Grey from the Breach? A competitive net crawler by Ludus Magnus Studio. Rob the Miniature Painter will hack the brushes and help you achieve your goal. Hey miniature painters, I'm Rob the Miniature Painter, and today we're going to be painting Hugo from the Breach. Some of you are maybe like, what is the Breach? What is Hugo? What is this? Well, this is a miniature that was actually sent to me a long time ago when I backed Black Rose Wars Rebirth, and Ludus Magnus Studio sent me a model. They randomly sent me one thanking me for taking interest in their company and all that stuff, and they sent me this model. This has been a few years and it's been sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to paint it. Why? Because recently they've been putting it back up that this is for pre-order. So this thing, the Breach, has been out for a long time, hasn't been sent to anybody yet. I figured let's get this little miniature painted. As you saw at the beginning, I did a matte gray primer on them, and then I did a complete purple tone wash of the miniature because this guy's pretty much got a lot of purple on him and stuff like that. And the first thing I did was do a dry brush on everything with the plate mail metal to give it a nice shiny armor, but not too much. Like, you don't just like the raised edges in that and sort of like the plates and all that. And then I used some speed paint purple swarm to get into the nooks and crannies of the armor, some of the spots. And I'm telling you right now, the artwork does not look at all like the actual miniature. The model is quite off. There's a few things that are different, not a ton, but just enough. And the reason why I used a brush on primer and it wasn't a air primer is because I didn't want to get this cool shield nor the base, and I did hit it with some paint at one point. You can't really fix that as much, but anyways, it still ends up looking really cool. I could put a gloss on it if I wanted to, and a varnish on the shield part to make it more shiny, but hey, Magic Blue now is pretty much the last color. Actually, no, there's one more color that we're going to be using on the entirety pretty much of this miniature here. Getting all the armor plates and so on and so forth. So again, it was just a miniature that was lying around. I was like, you know what? I've been in between lots of other stuff right now. I've been painting up a lot of stuff. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I brought out some of my members only videos since they weren't for, like, no one was joining. I mean, okay, I understand. Some people just don't want to support everybody that they watch or whatever. I was always hoping to get some members, but you know what, since I don't, I will share all those videos. So all the A Song of Ice and Fire videos, another Age of Sigmar video, and a Nemesis Lockdown video has all been released for you guys, or will be released eventually to enjoy. So keep an eye out for that. So if you're watching this, and if you're not watching this, you don't know about those, well, you'll probably see them pop up in your feed too. As you can see that the undercoating with the purple tone as well also darkened down the recesses to make the shading a little bit more fun with this miniature. A lot of details. I was really impressed with this miniature. Of course, Ludus Magnus Studios always brings like really good really good models to the table. Their miniatures are amazing. They're very highly detailed, and this could be a proxy for many other things, I'm assuming. But anyways, our final color is actually Grim Black, and we're putting this in all like the stretchy parts of the armor, so like in the shoulders or kind of thing, like in the underarms, the chest here, the leg parts. Anywhere that I think should be a little bit darker armor is where I'm putting it. And again, on speed paints on top of a silver paint does an amazing job. For some reason it just brings out that shine, but not like crazy metallic shine, just enough to give it like an armor shine. And if you really want to make this thing look dingy, you could come back in with a sponge and like tap it with some bright armored color, like some metallic color and that, but he didn't have that on him. So anyways, if you haven't heard of Breach, go take a look at it at Ludus Magnus Studio. I want to thank them again for sending me this way years ago. And there you have it, folks. He's painted in no time. So if you do pick up this game and he's in your box, don't forget to come check out this video in the future. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to slay the gray, and we'll see you all in the next one.